Before you can import your suppliers into Reviso, you need to have their information laid out in an Excel CSV file. And looking at the screen here, you've got a column for supplier number, supplier group, then their name and address is split down into columns, country, the zone, which is the VAT zone, the currency that you're going to be processing their invoice in, payment terms, etc. And all the headings are laid out across the top for you. You can also link your supplier to a cost account. So if you only use one type or one particular code when processing this invoice, you can have it set up so when you process the invoice it automatically appears, and that would go into this column here. Once you have produced this file, you're then ready to import into Reviso. Once you've prepared your Excel CSV file with your supplier information on, you can import in two areas for suppliers. You can either go Suppliers and import via this option here, or you can go to Settings, All Settings, Company, and Import Data, and this lists all the types of data you can import. So if we go to Suppliers, choose your file, and select Load. You will then see the suppliers here listed. This is your source file, so this is the file that you've created, and this is what we're going to load it into, and it's a case of matching the columns. You will need to skip the first row as you cannot import headers. So skip lines, and we have one row that's a header, and then it's a case of matching each column. So supplier number is column 1, group is column 2, name 3, address, etc. And you can go along and just map out your columns. And if you have a cost account that's linked to that particular supplier, that can also be imported. Payment terms, any automatic text, save you entering any text when you're processing the invoice, and you can override if you do have a code, a nominal code that you're importing against a supplier, you can override that along with the text or add to the text at point of entry. Once you're ready and happy with this, then make sure you tick the box Create New Items and then select Import. 12 suppliers loaded, and you can then close down this screen. You can then view your suppliers in the system, and this is showing 10 to a page, so you can change this to show all. You'll then see your suppliers that you've created or imported in the system. If you need to make any amendments to an individual supplier, simply click on the edit icon here, and then you can go in and make any changes and save. If you've imported an incorrect supplier, then from the More option you can delete that supplier. Please bear in mind you cannot delete a supplier once an entry has been booked against it.